Um, so I intend to run a daily meditation about 11 a.m. Sydney time. I think 8 p.m. if you're on the east coast of the States. And whatever time you're in, wherever you are. So about this time every day, just a short 15 to 20 minute meditation for a few reasons. There's tons and tons of good reasons why to do a daily meditation. First of all, first and foremost, it's going to build your immune system physically in the physical realm. There's science that backs that up, that your immune system lifts, and a whole lot of other physical, wonderful health benefits come from meditation. It's been also demonstrated that meditating collectively literally has an effect on the environment around. So there's experiments that have been done where a large group of people have gathered in a city to meditate on peace and the crime rate has dropped. Another good reason to join together and meditate. And the third thing is, and this is a big one from my teacher, Shakti Durga, rule number one is always don't panic. And because panicking immediately pulls us away from our centre, and we can really only make the greatest, best decisions from that place in our centre. So if we get whipped up in the mass consciousness of fear, or in a mass consciousness of fear, then we'll approach this whole world event that's happening in a particular way. And we'll approach it, I can guarantee you, we'll approach it in isolation and separation from those around us and from the great strength that resides everywhere for all of us. So your immune system, if you approach it from, don't call me Jai Carly. If you approach it from the fear foundation, your immune system will drop, you'll fall into separation, and you won't really have any strength in this situation. But if you stand in a foundation of love, or a vibration of love, and operate from that place, we're in exactly the same situation. There's a global event happening right now that is threatening in ways and also opportunistic in others. Like it's an opportunity in other ways. If we join together, stand in love, and approach it in a very real and practical way, as well as a united way, then vast transformation can happen. So if you doubt me, like already, canals in Venice are clear and dolphins are swimming in them and swans are landing. The air pollution has been the lowest in 70 years over parts of China. People are reporting hearing birdsong in places they've never heard it before because of noise pollution. So I'm actually beginning to see this as a vast bridge of opportunity. If, and this is the case, that many people across time and especially recently in a concentrated way have been praying for a better world that's focused and grows from love, a world that arises, a humanity that arises out of unity rather than separation. And many people have been visualizing that and helping create it. Then we can't just kind of, I dream of genie it into existence. There has to be a bridge to that happening, and this is a bridge. We can, at the end of this, when we all come out of our social distancing, quarantining for some of my friends, we can come out of it with a deeper understanding that we might not need to be engaging with the trivia that we have been. We might not need to be consuming every moment of a day as we have been. We might notice that, oh my God, we have a relationship with nature. I think this is a bridge to a better way for all of humanity and for the planet as well. Anyway, enough talk. We'll be doing different things each day in this meditation time. Let me start off, and I'll begin every day in this way. I'd like you to connect with whatever your version of constant support is. So your version of spirituality, that would mean to me. If you're a Buddhist, then take the time to connect with Buddha. A Christian, then connect with Christ. Or Allah, Hashem, Keridwan, Isis, Durga, Shiva, Gaia, the planet. If you don't have a specific path, then connect with love, because that's the one thing that every path has in common. So just take your awareness to the center of your chest, and whatever your belief system is, I agree with you. That's what is the greater picture here. And that all of those versions of the greater picture are part of the one picture. So I invite you to just close your eyes and step into your own breath and your own heart center in the center of your chest, and just be aware of your breath right now. And just put most of your awareness in your out breath. The in breath is going to take care of itself. It always does. But if you put your awareness in your out breath, you can take that opportunity to relax into your body, down into your hips, into the pelvic floor or the basin of your torso. In the out breath, you can relax your shoulders, right down your spine, and let the energy go out of the lower back as you breathe out. You can let go through the back of your head, through the crown, through the forehead and the throat and the jaw. There's so much power in being present, so just be really present in your out breath. And we're going to just keep doing that and adding things to the out breath for today. So just dropping into your body. And then add to that a kind of a letting go. Breathe out through all of the things you've been thinking about, and what will happen here, and what if that, and I'm not sure about this, and I'm trapped in my home, for those of you who are right now. Whatever it is, just breathing out through the thoughts as well as breathing out as you drop into your body. Keeping on doing that, dropping into your body, letting go of those thoughts, breathing out through the mind, as it were, the worry. And add to that the building around you dissipates into light, and you're just sitting with nature. The trees either in your yard or your neighbourhood. And wherever you are, we are all with you. Take a moment to consciously connect with those trees in your neighbourhood, the ones you notice each day, usually when you're out and about, the ones that you notice through the seasons. Nice. That's it. So keep going, all in the out breath, dropping into your body, letting go through the thoughts, breathing out through them. Letting the building and all of the man-madeness around you go. Connecting with the trees. And then just add to that you're sending love to whatever the power that connects everything is, to the molecule or the light or the consciousness that exists in every single thing. Send love to that, however you perceive it. You might perceive it as the quantum field. That's accurate perception. So send love to it, or him or her, however you see it. All in the out breath. Very good. If you're brave, send devotion. Gratitude's another good one to send in that out breath as a conscious thing from the center of your chest to that which pervades all things. For me, I call it divine or creator. Please just insert your own word. The One. I like to call it that as well. The One. And then, with all of that still going on in the out-breath, just let your awareness open a little to the in-breath and become aware of the response. There's always a response. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. There is always a response. So give, send love, be generous with the out-breath, and then breathe in the response that comes back. And what that is, as Rumi might express it, when you're breathing out, you are the lover sending love to the beloved. And on the in-breath, you become the beloved being loved by the lover. The one lover that pervades everything, the one beloved that pervades everything, including you. Just breathe that for a moment. Even doing that is going to change your physiology, change your mental health, change your emotional health, and begin to open you to the truth that you are in connection with everyone and everything in every moment of every lifetime and in between. Nice. So we call on that energy, that's the one, and we ask for its full presence here. We call on our greatest self, our higher selves, to be with us. And we call on Mother Earth, the mothers of the kingdoms of nature and the elements and directions. Just breathe that. Nice. And just keep some awareness in the breath, letting your roots grow down through the base of the spine. These are energetic roots, and where your mind goes, the energy will follow. So let your mind drift down from the base of the spine down into the earth, and let it take with it the roots of your energy field, plugging them in deeply to the vast, timeless strength and presence of the earth. Just plugging right in, especially if you're in quarantine right now and you've just landed from somewhere else. Plug in to home, wherever you are. That's it. Really nice. It helps if you do that with the out breath. And then on the in breath, you can just breathe the response back up from Mother Earth, from the earth, who is awake and conscious, up through the base of your spine or the soles of your feet, and bring her strength and her nourishing, fortifying energy up into you. Good. And then just really feeling that connection, feeling the calm. Like I said, this is a short meditation, a daily short meditation, but I just want to do one more thing that I feel will help. If you take your awareness to the back of your neck, this is kind of a vulnerable spot for us energetically, and it's where the mass, we have our individuated consciousness, but also we're plugged into mass consciousness. And we're plugged into different kinds of mass consciousness, our family consciousness, our community consciousness, our tribe consciousness, and the whole of humanity consciousness. Anyway, not always helpful to be plugged in when the vibration of a mass consciousness is in fear and is quite low and separate. So just with intention, and I'm going to make a declaration, and so you can just say so be it at the end of it if you like. And so my declaration is this, that I and everyone who agrees now consciously be released from the mass consciousness of fear, separation, individuation and lack, and isolation that any person is feeling. We release ourselves from all fear action, for your thoughts and for your words. And we do that with ease and grace. You can just agree if you want. And then in your imagining, because this is one of our most creative tools in our lives, I want you to see that there's a giant plug into the back of your neck, like an electrical cord. Just take a beautiful deep breath in from above and breathe out through the back of your neck. Let go of that mass consciousness of fear or separation, or weakness or threat. That's it, really letting go out of the back of the neck. You might feel a bit of itchiness there. That's the energy of a lower vibration moving. That's it, really letting go out of the back of the neck. And then let's just choose to be plugged in somewhere else. Like, we have to be plugged in somewhere, and we can make a choice and practice plugging into a different kind of mass consciousness. And the way that I would do this is I would take my awareness to the top of my head, and I'd feel a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant white light pouring down, almost blinding. And I'd take a deep breath in of that light from above, and I'd breathe it out down through my body like rocket fuel, as though I'm lifting up through a big column of light. And you can do that 3 times if you would. Deep breath of brilliant white light in from above, and flooding it downwards with the out breath like rocket fuel, and up you go. I love this bit. Feels good. One more, a third one, in with brilliant white light, flooding it downwards and lifting up, lifting up, lifting up. That's it. And finding ourselves in a space of greater light. Our bodies are still connected with the earth. We're elongated kind of thing. And let's plug in to a mass consciousness of love, of unconditional love. And let's have accompanying that a vibration of peace, inner peace, that truly everything will be okay. That something great can arise out of this challenge, just as something great can arise out of any challenge we ever meet. Let's meet it as a group. So just choose to plug in to a vibration of love and connectedness, where we go into unity, and through our collective intent, we choose to create loving outcomes where acts of compassion and kindness are normal, where helping each other is normal, where we think the best of a person first is normal, where our intention is love and kindness, and we expect, and our normal is that's what is returned. And up at this vibration, for the really brave ones, we're plugging into a love where we're assuming that we're going to try and keep trying to love the unlovable, because that's what really transforms. That's it. There's not necessarily as much company up here, but it's good company. And so from this place of great light and calm and peace and love and compassion and kindness, let's just collectively take a breath in, and from our hearts send it to the mass consciousness. And that we can operate in that mass consciousness. We don't necessarily have to be of that mass consciousness. And this is where the great changes of history operate from. All the people we really honour, the Nelson Mandelas, the Martin Luther Kings, the Mahatma Gandhis, the Mother Teresas, those who change the world in significant human ways, operate from here. So let's collectively send love to the change that humanity is going through, and that this bridge to change is one that we walk together. May this be our combined will. So be it. Beautiful. Just take a breath in and breathe out through everywhere, and greet the trees in your neighbourhood once more, and feel how everyone is with you, even though physically we're not. That where it counts, we're connected. But where it counts, we're connected through the heart, through the energy field, through the soul. Beautiful. Just bring your awareness back into your body. Wriggling your fingers and toes and opening your eyes. Well, I feel different. I hope you do too. And I want to wave to everyone who showed up and said hi, and I'm watching and sent little emojis and stuff. I don't acknowledge it during because I just lose focus then. So thank you very much for sending your love and joining in. I'll be here, same bat time, same bat channel tomorrow. And in the meantime, contact me, personal message me if you need more help, if you're having a struggle, if you find yourself getting dragged into doubt, tune in each day. And the reason you would tune in each day is just like everything else, this kind of strength depends on repetition. We build muscle by repeating exercise, and it's the same with this kind of meditation. You become bulletproof love in a world that might challenge that the more you practice these kinds of things. So whatever your greeting is, namaste or hi or aho or whatever it is, thanks for coming, and I shall see you all tomorrow. Tell your friends. Bye.